Works registration P100U. The sister car P100V is on the McLaren stand here just to the right hand side of Goodwood House. I believe it's Phil Quaid at the wheel.
That's Phil's lid, yeah.
I stand to be corrected. Yes, it is. I'm just a little bit further behind the rear of the car. And this is a car that has sold out immediately by McLaren. They have, of course, made the three-seater original F1 McLaren back in the early 90s. And then under its current guise, the MP412C that has gone so well with a hardtop. And then the Spider version. Then they brought out the P1, then they brought out the 650S, and they have just brought out the McLaren 650S GT3 car as well right here this weekend. As the classic cars get towards the top of the hill, Chris Evans enjoying his run up the Goodwood Hill climb. Here we go, here's the McLaren P1 launching itself off the line, four-wheel drive, 903 horsepower, a stunning, stunning motor car. The McLaren kisses the grass on the inside of the first corner as it makes its way up towards the hill. I think there's a little bit of tape flapping. I think the GoPro has maybe fallen off or something. I'm not quite so sure. Such was the enormous acceleration as it left the start line here at the bottom of the hill climb.
Quick announcement, ladies and gentlemen. Would Susan Elliott from Haywards Heath please make herself known to a nearby steward? Susan Elliott from Haywards Heath, please make yourself known to a steward.
The McLaren P1 makes its way past the flint wall and up towards the top of the hill climb. Visibly quick on the big screen. A very, very quick run by the McLaren P1 here this morning at Goodwood. Other cars that have got the Porsche 918 off the line. Was that Mark Lieb at the wheel? It may have been the man who set the race, the record for the car around the Nürburgring Nordschleife circuit. It took off with a hell of a rate of knots. The brand new supercar from Porsche battling against the LaFerrari, battling against the McLaren P1. This is something for today and the future.
I think that is Mark Lieben there with that blue crash helmet, pushing up across Birdless Grove now towards the upper reaches of the hill.
Looks great, doesn't it? The Martini stripes. Reminds me of one of the Reinhold Just run 936s of the 70s, which ran in
match that he's battling against the Porsche 918,
wow,
which happens to be in this batch as well. There is beyond millions. There must be knocking on the door of billions of pounds worth of machinery in this class. The LaFerrari going up the hill here at Goodwood right now in front of the house. Alan McNish leaves the line in a Ferrari. Haven't said that before. No. Emanuele Pirro is about to leave the line in a Ferrari. Haven't said that before until this weekend. And Chris Evans is here with his stable of racing cars and road cars and F40s and everything. It is just a mouth-watering array of exotica.
Absolutely wonderful. The LaFerrari, the latest of the breed. A almost money can't buy car. You have to be invited to buy it, don't you? You can't walk down to your local dealer and say, yes, thank you, I'll have one.
I'm relieved it's also available in Rosso Corsa as well, because we saw it in Rosso Verde yesterday.
Yes, we did, yeah. Jamiroquai frontman JK's car, which he only picked up in the week. A great Ferrari enthusiast and collector, and he was one of Ferrari's extra VIP customers who was invited.
Here's the Koenigsegg 1.1, the car that is capable of 273 miles an hour. It's got specially built carbon fibre wheels, and this is something out of Tron on two wheels, isn't it?
Absolutely incredible. Yeah, the way it gathers speed is just amazing. So he's being careful at Moulcombe. We've had a rude awakening, didn't we, when the Sin Chevrolet ploughed into the bales. The driver emerged unscathed. Car rather less so, but we're back underway again with the first appearance of our Michelin Supercar Lab and our first glance cars, the prototypes that are aired for the first time in public at this event. That's decently quick, isn't it, for such a
Been
big
going
car?
brilliantly well all weekend, and yeah, great to see it.
Justin Law driving the Rolls-Royce, Marcus, so probably the reason.
And that's the Lamborghini Huracan, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Going up behind it.
Yes, we have. We saw it go up yesterday. Meanwhile, we have got the Nissan GTR Nismo Track Attack, Time Attack four-wheel drive car leave the line. This is the car that Jan Mardenborough drove yesterday. He will actually be the next car up with the slightly more standard Nismo. It was faster than the GT3 car, was the Nürburgring car that sets the track record for its class around the Nürburgring, still utilising that Nordschleife colour scheme to try and keep the photographer's lenses away from its flowing lines. A very, very quick and very affordable road car.
May just be about to catch the Alfa Romeo 4C, the red car up the hill. Coming quickly is the second. That is Jan Mardenborough, isn't it? In the white Nissan, pushing on really hard.
You know you're going quickly when you're quicker in the road-going version of the race car. Goodness me. But it really is, even in standard form, it's like a racing car for the road, isn't it?
Quite extraordinary. There's the Pagani with ex-Formula Super V.